Welcome back to Make It Mondays, and this week I am prototyping again. So the yarn you'll be seeing is not the final yarn of the project if the project moves forward after this video. But this is what I'm using, and what I'm trying to do is make knit blocks that hopefully will turn into something else. So let me get everything turned around and I'll show you how we get started. So I have casted on the first part of the block. I'm just going to knit across. And this is actually a right side row. As a reminder, basic knitting is insert, yarn over, pull through the stitch, and pull the stitch off the left-hand needle. I just tend to go really fast. I also, for those of you who have wondered, I'm not knitting continental, I'm not knitting European. I am throwing, I throw with my left hand. That is part of why my stitches are twisted. That is part of why I do not actually teach the basics, because it doesn't come out right. So please, if you are an absolute beginner, go find a book or a different tutorial to learn the basics. So I am slipping the first stitch, and then I'm going to knit 5, then I purl 1, knit 5, purl 1, and knit all the way across. And it's just going to be those 2 stitches until there are 5 ridges on the front. The purl stitches on the wrong side rows create 2 of the corners of the block. So I will be back when this piece is completely done, so 5 ridges and bound off, and it's time to pick up the second piece. So now it's time to turn this into this. So I've got one section, and now I'm going to pick up the stitches for the other section. So I'm going to pick up, wrong string. Pick up purlwise. Now I am leaving some long threads for a prototype that's hopefully we'll see at the end of this video. So pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to do this across here, down and across, and I'm going to be connecting through the sides as it's knit towards the top. So I'll be back in a little bit to show you how that's done, and then how it's finally closed up and stuffed. So be back in a little bit. So here I am at the end of the second right side row. So I'm going to insert my needle into the next cast on edge, pick up a stitch, and then pass the stitch that I passed over off camera over to create a nice tidy edge. Flip and then knit back, purling the corners. And that's how it's worked up all the way till the final bind off, so I'll be back when it's time to bind off. And here is the cubes all put together. So I did make 8 of them, and it is one of the endless folding cubes, but not something that I think I'm going to put up on the Etsy store. So this is also a reminder that small businesses, while we may prototype a lot of things, not all of them make it to final versions. So I'm going to find this one fun, but the fact that I can pull it apart that easily says that it's probably not the right fit for the store. So I will see you next time on Make It Mondays. Bye.